Well, I think number one, it starts with Jayden, all this unseen work, man. The guy is absolutely relentless. We love this guy. He is a rare competitor and an elite teammate.
So how excited did that make you for a change, and what do you feel you're going to add here?
What I think I'm going to add is just, they already proven that, they can win. They won the NFC Championship last year. I'm just coming to add my little dog mentality and just contribute to the offense in any aspect they need me to.
The Washington Commanders are looking to repeat their success in the 2025 season. And I know I don't need to say it, but I feel like I have to, just in case there are some hater Cowboys fans watching, some disrespectful Eagles fans, or some psychiatric Giants fans out there. The Commanders are no longer rebuilding. The Commanders are looking to win it all right now. This is the season. So Commanders fans, I hope that's clearly the message that you guys are looking to go for the championship in 2025. You're not looking to just have another nice season, a nice little 12-5 nice season with good games, a lot of last minute touchdown drives, a lot of things in that sorts. But no, you guys want to host the Lombardi Trophy at the end of the day. If that is the goal, please let me know in the comments so I understand where things are at the end of the day. If you guys underachieve or if you guys overachieve, let me know in the comments. The first thing that I really need to go over is, of course, the star of the show, the beautiful man himself, the cornerstone of the Washington Commanders, and that's Dan Quinn. I'm just kidding. It's Jayden Daniels. It's not Dan Quinn. It is Jayden Daniels. And he has a lot to prove in year two. He has a lot going against him. The unfortunate tale of the sophomore slump. What are we going to be seeing with that? What are we going to be seeing in year two after multiple defensive coordinators have enough film and preparation on how Jayden Daniels is going to be successful, how he is successful? You're going to have a lot of defensive players that are going to be more excited and more prepared for Mr. Jayden Daniels in year two. This is going to be such a big year for him on how he is going to evolve as that next guy. Jayden Daniels as a rookie, that guy is done. It's over. We can't do that thing that we always like to do when we carry it to the next year, and the next year, he won Rookie of the Year. He won Rookie of the Year. Who cares, right? We can go down a litany of lists of rookies that we aren't talking about anymore. Jayden Daniels is a pro, and he has a lot of expectations in year two, right? So in year one, he had a completion percentage of 69%, which is beautiful for a rookie with the success that he had, 3,500 yards through the air, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 100.1. All right. And then, of course, we all know Rookie of the Year, all the beautiful things in that regard, being able to go toe to toe with Caleb Williams and come out as the victor on that beautiful Hail Mary Noah Brown touchdown. All of those things in that regard, and he is still at a high clip performing and competing and continuously staying focused and getting better. I'm going to go ahead and go into the next person I'm going to talk about, and that is Dan Quinn, year two. There's going to be more troubles in year two. You guys have to probably understand that. Things aren't going to go as smooth, and things didn't really go that smooth for the Washington Commanders last year. A lot of last-minute touchdowns, a lot of last-minute drives, a lot of last-minute field goals, and the idea of where does that go in the favor of the Washington Commanders next year? We gotta have that conversation. Do the Washington Commanders get lucky in that next year with Jayden Daniels at the helm? And Dan Quinn, are you going to be a coach that is going to be able to evolve and not just do what you did in year one? All right. If you just do what you did in year one, from an entire staff process, from how you do practices, from how you coach, from week in and week out, you have to change. You have to evolve. You got to get better. You got to keep learning. Don't think that just because you did something great in year one, that if you just do it again the exact same way, you're going to have the same success. There's a lot of one-year wonders that believe in that methodology. Okay, so we're not going to do that. And so what the Washington Commanders have done for me is they shown me, okay, all right, Miles, we're gonna double up on it. We're gonna go get some big time guys. How about Deebo Samuel, Miles? Do you think we're trying if we go get Deebo Samuel, someone that's gonna bring toughness to the wide receiver group that's already there with Terry McLaurin, who's already tough, someone that's gonna bring a running back, right, to the receiver part of the game with a yards after catch player like Deebo Samuel, a guy that can take a screen and take it to the house, Miles? And what about a guy that has playoff experience? Is that going to help, Miles? Is that good enough for you? I'm like, okay, all right. But what about, is there anybody else? You're just a receiver? Is that it? No, Miles. Laremy Tunsil, you know him. Yeah, elite. Blindside, elite left tackle, has been doing it for an incredible clip. And the beautiful thing about Laremy Tunsil, guys, he's getting into the age, 31 years old. This is where he is going to be all brains, eclectic, on key, the preparation. He already has the talent. He already knows all the moves. He's seen everything. There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can do to trick him. There's nothing that he hasn't seen already. That means it's all eclectic. All he has to do is spread the knowledge, spread the experience to the rest of the offensive line, and is able to just buy enough time for Jayden Daniels to make magic work, to buy enough time just for Terry McLaurin to get a few more steps so he can have the big catch, just to buy some time for Mr. Deebo Samuel to make a nice little slant and take things to the house. Laremy Tunsil is just a monumental pickup or trade that you guys had done this offseason. Just absolutely, that's big time, y'all. Deebo and Tunsil, that's just going to beautifully help out the offense immediately. And of course, Javon Kinlaw, I think that's going to bode well in the regards of you guys, of course, losing Jonathan Allen. That's going to suck. I do think the Jonathan Allen loss is going to be something that we won't know the impact because we're not in the locker room. We know that locker room looks different now, though. You got to admit it, right? I mean, he was there. I believe he was there as a Redskin. Of course, he was there as a football team. And of course, he was there as a Commander, right? So all the maturations he's had as a young man and wanting to do the things that he has tried to do in Washington and are not boding well, I promise you that that locker room is a little bit different. But it's okay because you do have Dan Quinn that understands that defensive mindset, the ability to reload. You still have B-Wags in there, right? Bobby Wagner, who had a phenomenal season last year. And in PFF regard, he was a top 50 player in the National Football League at the age of 34. And he's about to turn 35 in a few months. And then he was rated the third best linebacker at age 34, overall grade at 88.3. So you guys are good overall in that regard. And I'm not really scared that you're going to lose any leadership within the defensive side of the ball. But I'm just saying, you know, Jonathan Allen's a dude. Now, we also have to talk about a few draft picks real quick. Josh Connerly Jr. I think it's beautiful that you guys did a doubling down in that tackle department with getting Laremy Tunsil in the building and then also still going to get Josh Connerly Jr. He is going to be able to play right tackle day one immediately, even though he only has left tackle ability. The athleticism and the versatility that he showed at the Senior Bowls just shows to me he is going to be able to play that right tackle position at a very good clip. And then Trey Amos, who was a guy at the Senior Bowl and had a phenomenal season at Ole Miss, had an incredible front seven to help him dominate and for him to do his job at a crazy clip. He, at the Senior Bowl, did so great within his, I believe, his first day, maybe first 2 days, that he got the phone call, hey, get out of there. You have a second round floor. Maybe he even had some first round buzz to him, right? Physical. He is a Dan Quinn type of guy, a very Trayvon Diggs, long, athletic jump ball ability, very physical also in that realm. And so that's going to bode off very, very well for you guys as well. You guys are coming off a 12-5 season. The NFC East, of course, except for the New York Giants, it's stacked. All right, you got George Pickens in the division now. You got the Super Bowl champs in the division, of course. You guys have to do what you guys have to do to get where you got to go, and it's the Super Bowl. I guess I would say you guys could focus on just winning the NFC East this year if that's what you want, if that's what you think the floor is or the championship for you guys this season is to win that NFC East. But I think at this point in time, you guys are legitimately at a thought to be in Super Bowl contention. Washington finally has a quarterback. Now they have the roster. No more excuses. It's go time. Like, comment, and subscribe.